Story coming from Tamil Nadu, from Chennai, in the battle for Jayalalitha's legacy after his victory in court. E. Palaniswamy has arrived at the AIADMK headquarters. This is his first visit to the party headquarters as the Interim General Secretary. So big move there by the EPS arriving there at the AIADMK General Headquarters as the Interim General Secretary in Chennai. This visit is coming because EPS wants to pay respects to former Chief Ministers MG Ramachandran and Jayalalithaa. EPS supporters gathered there in huge numbers at the AIADMK party headquarters, celebrating the visit of EPS as their leader, as the Interim General Secretary of the AIADMK. Dharini joining us from there, from the ground. Dharini, a huge crowd of supporters, AIADMK cadres gathered there to welcome EPS. Tell us what you're seeing there.
Palaniswamy has just reached the AIADMK headquarters here. We can see in the visuals that huge celebrations are going on right now. The cadres are very happy. EPS supporters, to be precise, they are very happy. In fact, Palaniswamy will soon be paying respects to former Chief Ministers, Jayalalithaa and MGR. In fact, right now he is paying his respects to former Chief Ministers Jayalalithaa and MGR, to their statues. So after paying respects, he will be entering the headquarters office and he will be taking the most powerful chair inside this particular office. So the AIADMK cadres, precisely EPS supporters, they are very happy about it. In fact, Palaniswamy was supposed to come here by 10 a.m. but it took him almost 1.5 hours to come from his house to headquarters office, because all the way when he was coming, AIADMK supporters were surrounding him and they were greeting him. They were trying to express their happiness towards his strong goal. So there's a 1.5 hours delay in his arrival here because the supporters were surrounding him and not letting him go very soon. So finally, after 1.5 hours, that's around right now it's almost 11:30 and Palaniswamy has arrived in AIADMK headquarters. Right now he is paying respects to former Chief Ministers Jayalalithaa and MGR. So we could see the visuals here. It's totally flooded with AIADMK cadres. The AIADMK headquarters is right now totally flooded with the party cadres. They are just they're just seeing the leader and they're very happy about him coming to the headquarters right now. It is important to note that he is coming to this particular office after 72 days. Remember, on July 11, when there was a Central Council meeting, Palaniswamy was chosen as the party's Interim General Secretary, and on the very same day he was not able to come here because there was a huge clash that was going on between the EPS supporters and OPS supporters in front of the headquarters. So because of that clash, the AIADMK headquarters was totally vandalized. Documents and furniture inside the headquarters office were set on fire. The situation was totally not controllable, and the police had to bring in extra force to bring the situation under control. So, for almost 2 months, neither OPS nor EPS visited this office. This office was basically locked all this while. No party functionary or no cadre were allowed to come here. So, after 72 days, to be precise, after 72 days, Palaniswamy has finally come to the party's headquarters, that is the AIADMK headquarters situated in Raipet area of Chennai. His supporters are very happy about it. So this puts out a very strong political message. He is telling to the world, especially to the OPS faction, that he is having a strong hold over the party and that he is going to go inside this headquarters office and he is going to occupy the most powerful chair inside this office. So this puts out some very strong political message out there, not only to the OPS faction but also to the rest of the state, that he is he's having advantage in this tussle between himself and OPS in the battle for Jaya's legacy.
All right, so these are the pictures we are seeing of EPS entering the AIADMK headquarters. These are the live images from Chennai, where EPS has arrived at the AIADMK headquarters for the first time after taking over as the Interim General Secretary of the AIADMK. He paid his respects to Jayalalithaa and MGR before heading inside the party office, where he'll occupy the high chair of the General Secretary, the head of the AIADMK, the chair that has been held by Jayalalithaa and several others iconic AIADMK leaders. So E. Palaniswamy there at the AIADMK headquarters at the moment, surrounded by a sea of supporters there who are celebrating his elevation as the Interim General Secretary. Remember, there's been a bitter fight for Jayalalitha's legacy over single leadership versus dual leadership. Now EPS there at the party headquarters, surrounded by a sea of supporters. Dharini there reporting from the ground. Dharini, what does this mean for the OPS faction now? EPS, you've been saying that EPS enjoys the majority support in the AIADMK. Tell us, how much support does the EPS enjoy there among the cadres, among the office bearers of the AIADMK, and tell us what it would mean for the OPS faction now.
Well, when we talk about support within the party, EPS is clearly the winner. He is enjoying the majority support among the functionaries and office bearers. In fact, right now as he is entering the AIADMK headquarters, we could see almost 90% of the district secretaries present here. Almost a majority of the office bearers are also present here. So this clearly indicates that EPS enjoys the majority support within the party, be it the functionaries or be it the office bearers. So he is clearly the winner. But on the other hand, OPS doesn't enjoy a lot of support. So we have to put it straight that OPS doesn't enjoy a lot of support among the party cadre and the party functionaries. So that is something that should worry him. And moreover, the OPS faction, they are not very happy about what is happening. Right now, of course they will not want Edapadi Palaniswamy to enter the party's headquarters. As party's interim general secretary, they will not want it. There was a law and order concern here. In fact, the security has been very much tightened in areas surrounding the AIADMK headquarters here because, remember the last time on July 11, when OPS visited the AIADMK headquarters, both the factions, the EPS faction and the OPS faction, they started, throwing stones at each other. Bottles were thrown, and public properties were, vandalized. They were destroyed, and this very particular AIADMK headquarters office was also completely vandalized. Documents were stolen, set on fire, furniture were set on fire. So the situation was totally uncontrollable then. So to prevent another riot-like situation, today the Chennai police has peaked their security surrounding the AIADMK headquarters. So no one who's suspicious is allowed to enter this premises. Only press and the AIADMK cadres and functionaries are allowed to enter this particular premises. So right now EPS has gone inside this building, has gone inside the AIADMK headquarters building right now after paying respects to the statues of former Chief Minister Jayalalithaa and MGR. So he is inside this very office. So this is a very important moment, very significant moment in EPS's political career right now. So he is showing his power to the world, especially to the OPS faction. He is showing a strongholdness and he is showing his advantageous position to the world. So this is a very important moment for him personally, and this is also a very important moment for AIADMK as a political party because there's this majority demand in AIADMK that there needs to be a single leadership. So on that basis only they chose EPS as the interim general secretary. Right now that interim general secretary Edapadi Palaniswamy has gone inside the headquarters office and he is occupying the most powerful chair there. So this is a very significant moment for AIADMK as a political party too. We'll have to see what OPS is going to do further, what his further options are. We already know that the OPS faction has gone to the Supreme Court challenging the Madras High Court order that validated EPS's selection as interim general secretary. So they'll have to fight it out legally because in the ground among the functionaries and party cadre, OPS does not enjoy a lot of support. So that is a fact and we have to put it straight. So OPS is right now only having the legal option to look after too, and we'll have to see how he takes it forward in that angle.
All right, so these are the scenes unfolding live outside the AIADMK headquarters where EPS has just gone inside for the first time as the Interim General Secretary of the AIADMK. Big optics, big on messaging. This visit to the AIADMK headquarters by the EPS, surrounded by a sea of supporters, scores of AIADMK workers and cadres present there to welcome EPS to the party headquarters as the single leader of the party. We're doing away with the dual leadership of EPS and OPS. EPS now taking over as the Interim General Secretary of the AIADMK, a move that is being welcomed by the cadres that are present there on the ground. You can see a sea of supporters of EPS there on the ground in front of the AIADMK headquarters in Chennai. These scenes live from Chennai at the AIADMK headquarters. EPS entering the party headquarters for the first time as the Interim General Secretary.